All right, so let's address the elephant in the room. 2 months ago, I posted a video called Do That Thing. The whole point of that video was that I was finally going to be posting on a regular basis. I told that to myself, to the camera, and to whoever was watching. Then nothing happened for 2 months. For 2 months. So this is video number 2, and before I say anything else, I want to address that, because if you have watched video number 1, you already know that I'm full of shit. Now let me tell you a secret that nobody tells you. Curious people don't finish anything. They never finish anything. That's the lie that curiosity tells you. Curiosity allows you to have 1,000 interests and be scattered all over the place and call it range. Curiosity feels like progress. Curiosity feels like preparation. Curiosity feels like you're learning lots of new things that's gonna add up to something one day. Well, it won't. You know the saying, a jack of all trades, master of none? Usually used as an insult, but the original saying is a jack of all trades, master of none, oftentimes better than a master of one. And I used to live by that mantra. I used to lean into it a lot. I think it just gave me permission to be scattered all the time and call it range. And maybe the original mantra is correct. Maybe in some arenas of life, a generalist would win against a purist. But oftentimes I look at my idols or heroes or people that I admire, they were always obsessed by one thing, one single thing, just obsessed by it. But I finally realized that the part of me that is curious, it's not really actually curious. It's just allergic to the boring middle of anything. That's what curiosity does to you. It allows you to think that you are being productive. If you are being creative, you are being curious about things, you are learning new stuff. But what you're actually doing is escaping the minute something stops feeling new. Because the minute something stops feeling new, this is what I do. I just hit that reset button and I start a new thing that is new. And I justify that to myself by saying that I'm just following my curiosity, you know? But in all actuality, I'm not really following anything. I'm just avoiding the part where you're actually good at something. Real builders are boring. They grind one single thing for 10 years and now everyone calls them a genius. They weren't more curious than us. They were less curious than us, but they just had more discipline. They just had more dedication. They just were able to live through and withstand the boring part. They didn't just hit the reset button and start something new from scratch just because they got bored. No, they just had the discipline to stop being curious at a certain point and just commit. Went through all the boring shit, and this is how they got to where they are right now. This is the part where I'm supposed to tell you the solution. Here are 5 things that will help you fix whatever. Or this is where I'm supposed to tell you about the book that I read that changed my life, or about my morning routine or whatever. Well, I'm not going to do that because I haven't fixed the problem. If I fixed the problem, this video would have been done and posted 6 months ago. The only difference between me now and me a year ago is that I stopped pretending that I'm going to figure it out. So I don't have a solution. What I do have is a plan that is smaller than a solution. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make 10 videos. Probably not the right 10. Probably, most definitely not a perfect 10. Just 10. 10 in a row, 10 in a certain order, and I'm not gonna break that order. Doesn't matter if I get a better idea for a better video halfway through, which is definitely gonna happen, as usual. I'm gonna stick to the list no matter what, make these 10 videos. It's not a plan, it's not a framework, it's not a solution, but it is something. And I'm gonna stick to it, and we'll see what happens after those 10 videos. I'm not even gonna think about the repercussions of the videos or the aftermath. What's gonna happen if I post this, and what's the direction of this channel, or what's the niche that I want to pick for the channel? What if this? What if that? And all of this stuff, I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna overthink, because this is gonna lead me again to square one, which is overthinking paralysis and or choice paralysis, whatever you want to call it, and gonna end up not doing anything. So the easiest way for me is just to write down the 10 videos that I want, that I'm gonna, out of the 100 that I wrote already, these are the 10 that I'm gonna make, and I'm sticking to this list no matter what. That's it. This is video number 1. We'll see if there's gonna be a video number 2. Now I'm gonna go edit this video and try not to overthink it. See you in the next one.